What's the smoking rules? No smoking rules?
Smoke all you want. I won't partake.
You guys are not
Okay, here we go.
consuming alcohol?
Alcohol? No.
There we go.
I just didn't bring any.
I didn't either. Not this time. I have before in the past.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
we're just
man.
talking.
That's it, man.
All right, what's up? Welcome to Legal Aliens, to everybody. Are we streaming on YouTube?
We're streaming everywhere.
We're streaming everywhere, so
all up in your
hopefully
face.
we get people watching. What's today's date? I don't know.
The 11th.
Man.
Of June
Dang.
already.
Yes, sir.
It's fucking crazy. right?
Mid-year, Baba. We made it.
Why did these last 2 months feel as long as March?
They're apocalyptic
May,
months.
Bro, May and June, March felt long as fuck. And it was only like half the month that I wasn't doing anything.
It started in March, right?
I know.
We were basically inside for an entire season.
Yeah. Oh, and for those that are watching, that's Jaime DeLeon,
Jaime.
comedian, also
What's up, dude?
co-producer of Pilsen Stand Up along with myself. Welcome, Jaime.
Thank you, fellas.
Where you
Just-
coming from, bro?
Thanks for
just,
having me.
Just got back from protesting.
Well, technically, just got back from having some carne asada at my boy's place.
Okay.
But
Chronologically speaking.
That's a Latino protest. Just like like how every kid's birthday has alcohol, every protest is gonna have some carne asada.
Oh, we're gonna have some.
got to.
Got
Yeah.
to, bro.
But before that, we were at a Black Lives Matter / Black Brown Unity March
Nice.
with Mr. James Webb here,
Yeah, boy.
Dwayne
James
Murphy Jr.
Douglas Park, North Lawndale, Little Village Unity March.
How the cops treat you?
They were pretty chill.
Yeah, we were cool.
They've been chill for the most part, right? Since like,
Dude, honestly, like
there's like a change.
I've never seen the cops go wild outside of the north side or downtown. All the south and west sides at the marches have been pretty chill.
Right.
Yeah. But those started later because I think the first one was downtown, right?
Yeah.
So I think the south side started the week after.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think like
Most of it.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because none of the looting was happening anymore.
Yeah.
But I would've-
as much.
But what I was telling James is that like the guys that organized it before all this happened had like a working relationship with that district, so they
okay.
knew them, you
Right.
know. So they knew that it wasn't gonna turn into anything crazy.
Right.
Right.
It was gonna get to that level.
Did you
No,
see
but
the,
then James and Dwayne got there, and I got really worried. I was like,
These
oh,
radicals.
shit,
Turned it up.
But did you see that cop in New York that was getting mad at all the people blaming the cops for treating them like thugs?
The union guy.
Yeah. And he's like, this badge,
Oh, with
It
the
ain't stained.
it ain't stained, and that's all I gotta
it
say.
still got shine to it.
He was doing like a WWE like promotion.
Right? Yeah, it's like getting ready for the
dude.
Royal Rumble.
And his fists were balled up like
That's
he
what I'm
wanted to fight
saying,
right
bro.
there and
Like,
then.
But
who wants to get clotheslined with justice?
The best shit I heard though
Shut
was
up.
when they intercut it with cops beating motherfuckers' asses at protests.
It's like
So he's like, we're not thugs, and they show them whooping some dude's ass, like bing bing, like oh shit. There was one dude walking his bike across the street, and the cop was trying to smack his arm off the bike.
Yeah,
and smack him
I
in the leg
seen
repeatedly.
that.
I'm like, why?
bro, every time I see the batons in those videos, bro, I hope like, oh my god,
I want one of them.
Have any of you ever gotten hit by one?
No,
No,
Me neither.
man.
Me neither. I don't want to.
I'm very Caucasian.
I've been hit with a stick before though, like that though. I
But-
tell you that.
But there are so many videos like those.
Oh,
Yeah,
horrible. So many, man.
It's fucking, or the one that just happened in I think it was Texas, or no, somewhere down south. Like the liquor store owner just got robbed.
Yeah.
Was holding the burglar or the robber at gunpoint. Fucking cops came in.
Yeah.
He took the clip out the gun, put it on a thing, and then he took the bullet out. And
Yeah.
he put it down. Cop comes in and just fucking bow, like straight off the rip, just fucking like off the fucking ropes.
Yeah.
Straight punch to the fucking face, bro. And then they just start whooping his ass, and he was the liquor store owner that had called the cops.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I saw that.
Broke his jaw, his jaw had to be wired, broke his teeth,
Yes.
concussion.
Yes.
No questions
I saw
asked. He
that.
was
No.
right to it.
And this dude,
And he was the one that called them. It was his shop.
yeah, and this dude was the cop that hit him was built like a fucking frustrated gym coach.
Brick
bro.
shit house, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fat gym coach is like, oh, I used to be something in high
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
Now I wanna
yeah.
be a gym coach.
There was
He
another.
benches 350, but he's a fat ass.
There was another video like that was also crazy because like these the owners came out and there happened to be a news camera team outside and they saw everything that happened. And when the cops showed up, they went straight to arrest the owners of the shop. And the reporter lady, who was like looked like a Latina reporter, was going crazy because she was like, "It's not them; they're the owners," and they still arrested them, dude.
That's unbelievable.
They still put the handcuffs on them. It's like they see black and like arrest.
No, that's it. That's like in the manual. All right, know what to do here.
Yeah, it's fucking
the
Meanwhile,
worst.
the looters were like getting away, and these guys are like, they're getting away.
That's horrible.
But it's hard when
man.
they're all black. You have to apparently you have to pick the ones that aren't running. Those are the easiest ones.
It was the camera lady, man. She looked like Telemundo. She was going nuts. She couldn't even talk right. She was so mad that they were arresting the people that had called the cops.
It's a crazy world. And then Minnesota defunding the police. They all voted.
Hell yeah, dude.
They booed the mayor out of the.
They didn't only
fucking
defund
rally.
them; they disbanded them. There
They're
are
trying to.
disbanded.
That
No
is
police.
another step above.
trying
Yeah.
to.
That's
Well,
progressive on another level.
I was reading that in Camden, New Jersey, they did that because they found so much corruption within the police force.
Oh,
they
man.
fired everybody.
That
Oh,
corruption.
I saw that story.
That corruption
So they-
is like long though,
Just
man.
now?
No. This is a
while
few
ago?
years ago, like
Okay.
2010 or some shit.
Okay.
And they fired everybody and just fucking and they hired a lot of the cops back because they found out they weren't part of the corruption, so they brought them back on. And then most of their like now the fund like everything was towards de-escalation type shit, where it was like basically what everybody's asking for now.
Yeah.
Camden, New Jersey was doing, and they
Right.
dropped crime. Crime went down
dropped.
Yeah,
because like
having
they-
a different approach then, opposed to being so
Yeah.
aggressively violent.
And then you got fucking Biden talking about, I'm gonna offer $300 million more. I'm like, what are they gonna do with that money,
Bro, even Bernie
Like-
Sanders was like, nah, I don't know about defunding the police. Like, even he
Because
was like,
I think they're in it under the impression that it's gonna be complete fucking chaos without cops. Like no one's saying take away the cops.
Right.
Like we still need.
But
there's
that's
still
like
gonna be
that's
crime.
that's
They're saying
Yeah.
don't give them 40% of the fucking budget when
a
like,
lot of them are over budgeted too.
right. When
And
you
then-
can't even fucking pay the schools.
Yeah.
well, all you gotta do is look back, right, at like the 70s and the 60s, and you compare those budgets to now, like per capita, and they're just like they were like crazy lower. Like today, it just militarization of the police, everything that has made them so much more
Dude,
expensive.
the
man.
first night of the protest, when the fucking cops showed up with an armored tank, like,
Oh my god.
they, like,
yeah.
like some SWAT team. just rolled- I'm
Salvaje,
like,
bro.
I'm like, why do they have that? Like, why is that something that they
Somebody
can,
was itching. He said, "Can we now? Now? Can we get it now?
like who?
Open
Right.
open. Come on."
Just at an auction, like,
I think as part of every cop's training, they should watch the movie Waco and be like, look, this is what you don't fucking do.
Oh, man,
you
seen
don't
that, bro.
You don't ramp up, the militarization.
Dude, you see that-
they brought tanks, and then we're like,
Just for like media purpose and just to save a branch.
bro.
right.
Just to save
Every-
a branch that no one even like. You were like under mediocrity.
A fucking
Bastards.
every movie does that. When everything gets ramped up, every movie tells you something bad happens.
Mhm.
Like anytime anything gets escalated. So why aren't we not trying something different? So fucking scared to try something different. And like those cops are good. They'll get hired back. Like they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, one day, me and my buddy, man, my niece's uncle, we lived in Palmer Square. We were driving my van, parked in front. I was going upstairs. It's my dad's house. I lived in the second floor. He's shotgun. I go upstairs. I come back down. Right when I'm coming out here, bang, 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 bang. That's my van. I'm like, what the hell? Coming down, and it's my buddy. Come on, hurry up! Gotta move the van. The cops are behind. He's like, they're telling us we can't park here. I was like, oh, I got the lights on. I can do a park. Obviously, you can't do that. So whatever. And I'm
my
like,
flashes on.
he's all like, you can't be double parked. I was like, all right, man. I was like, all right, man. I was grabbing something, man. I'm leaving. Get in the car, man. And I'm about to take off. Pull over. I was like, oh my god. I was like, dude, my guy was a little buck, man. I was like, just chill, man. Like,
You
just
thought she was
relax.
in there buying drugs, bro.
But I told him my house. I had my ID and everything. They pulled this guy out, man. My other guy, my niece's uncle. Pretty big dude, man. Like real muscular looking dude, man. So it was a female cop and a male cop. Get him out the car. He was jawing at the female cops, and the male cop was like, "Hey, you like talking to her like that? Like talking to her like that?" He said, "What are you talking about? I'm just saying, man. You guys are pulling us over for nothing, right?" Grabs him. So I'm here, right? In the driver's seat. Grabs him, starts throwing him against the van. You think it's nice talking to her like that? Boom, boom, and he's like against the wall. I'm seeing his face smashing. back. I'm like, hey, man, you can't be doing that. I said, you can't be doing that. But I'm in the car. They go, what's your badge number, bro? You can't be doing that. Well, he can't be talking. I was like, you can't grab him like that, man. And he looked at me, and I looked at him like, don't do it. I was like, don't turn around and don't do it, man. I'm like, this is a wrap, bro. And this is like 97, 98.
I mean,
you know, and like
they've been whipping ass for
which
years.
is back then Palmer Square. But I remember he got thrown against my van 3 times, bro. I'm talking about manhandled, man. And I was like, you can't do that to him, bro. And he let him go, and he let us go. He had nothing on us.
So he just wanted to be a bully.
He just wanted to bully his ass, bro. Bro, my boy is we were both pissed. We're like, why would they do that? Like,
doesn't make sense. Like, I honestly feel like after so many years, they start to be like develop a fucking bias or something in their brain, and they just become bullies because they could do something about it. Like, they can act on that bias, and they choose to. It's fucking crazy. So.
Damn, bro.
And on that note.
So did you guys hear what happened about that deli, Nini's Deli? Did you hear how, man?
You know what? Before we go there,
we went there.
I just wanted to say one more thing about cops, because it was to me it was funny. It was like the cops raided the break room at Congressman Bubby.
Oh,
Ross.
yeah.
Bro,
they
chilling.
They stole all the creamer, bro.
Dude,
left that burnt popcorn smell.
They made popcorn, and he's sitting there with. You can see the riot mask on the fucking desk. The riot helmet. The fucking dude is passed out asleep or just laid out. Like, I get it. It's been a long day.
There was like 8 of them.
But okay, you know what? Like, take a break for an hour. They were in there for 4 to 5 hours, bro, and they invited other cops.
They had a card game going and shit.
They were like, hey,
they had somebody working the door. Password.
We chilling at the congressman's office, bro. Come through.
Come through. Bring a bottle.
Bring some donuts.
CBD infused. Yeah, get one of those.
We got the creamer right here.
We brought all the creamer. We just got no
guys,
donuts, bro. They fucking broke in. Did they break in, or was it just looted, already broken into?
No, it was burglarized. I think they were at the scene of, right? Is that what it is?
They were across the street.
Yeah.
The looters were across the street.
But it wasn't.
Somebody knew something.
Open.
Like, you didn't just have like, hey, how about we go do this? It was like, hey, you know what?
But I think
I know it. It's cool.
I
had the key.
They got in. Like, they're the ones that got in,
How?
right? Like, it wasn't.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
I just think that shit's fucking hilarious. Like, the balls to just fucking sit there. And they could have been out beating somebody.
Wait, congressman or U.S. State rep?
Bobby Rush.
No, he's a U.S. congressman, former Black Panther.
The founder of the Chicago Black Panthers.
During George Floyd's protest, 13 Chicago cops lounged in a congressman's office and ate his popcorn. Lounged in the burglarized office.
Yeah, see,
of
I
the
thought
congressman.
it was a scene of a burglary.
No. They're saying the cops burglarized.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's not what he's reading, though.
The office. Hold on. The office had been burglarized amid looting earlier in the day, and the videotape of the officers picked up around 1 a.m. on June 1st.
Oh.
So that was at 1 a.m.?
It didn't really look burglarized.
No, they were sitting there fucking. They weren't
Dude,
investigating.
they like set up fucking camp in here.
Yeah, man. This is it. This is our home.
So many
You know what?
cops.
That looks like a fucking scene out of a war movie when like the guys are holed up in his old abandoned church type shit, and they're just reminiscing about their day or their fucking girl back home. Like,
Everyone's stationed at different corners of the church, just like kneeled up.
One guy with fucking.
Or like a scene from The Walking Dead. It was like there's a bunch of zombies outside, but here we can go in here for a few minutes. You know?
It's fucking crazy. All right, Nini's Deli. What happened with that? Because I never heard of the place until.
Me neither. I had never heard of it either.
No?
But go ahead, bro. I believe you probably know the story.
No, man. I do know the story, man. Well,
I mean,
it was a restaurant on West Town. They did like empanada sandwiches,
Right.
man. Honestly, bro, the tribute, they're good people. The guy's good people, man. I just think he really went far left, bro. Like he dove off the ledge, man.
With the religion.
Yeah, man. He was saying Black Lives Matters is evil. He started preaching in front of his own business. Like he had a little microphone and like.
So he was like
stuff.
that fucking dude that's always in front of Old Navy.
That's what there was a meme about it. Like they imposed his head on his picture.
So
He started doing that
Okay.
but it was I thought the
But
food
he's
was
the,
So here's
he's
what I
the
heard.
owner.
Yeah, it was his parents owned it. It was like a corner store before.
Right.
And then him and his brother actually turned it into like what it is known today, Nini's Deli.
So yeah, it was like this amazing success story, right?
Yeah, man.
Because like these like son of immigrants took their parents' business, turned it into some poppin' cafe that had people like Chance the Rapper coming in,
They had a
posting on
sponsorship with
Instagram. They had a Nike
he had Nike
sponsorship.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Right, and so like it was like this huge. They were like, and I heard the sandwiches weren't even all that, but like but they had
But
they
also-
had it going,
Yeah.
right? Like they had it.
No, man, they got good coffee.
He had his own brand of clothing, the Chicago
Yeah,
Native.
Chicago Native. That's like defunct now.
And then, but why were they painting over it? Like, did it close down?
They closed it.
They closed it
They closed it from all the.
So
because of all the backlash he got.
okay,
for
so the
his
backlash
rant.
happened on Friday.
Well,
and then by Saturday it was closed down. Like he just
yeah,
Bro,
because,
by Sunday,
because this is what I
he
understand.
shitted his parents' legacy, bro.
This is what I understand as part of the backlash. Not just all of that, like anti-Black Lives Matter stuff, but also like it was two brothers ran it. One brother was closeted gay man with a family.
he came out and said that he had.
Well, they
He-
called
Right,
him out
but he
on
was
it.
still, but
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
so gay guys who had been with him came to
Recently?
the protest.
Oh,
And we're like,
this shit's
You know, I
great.
don't like saying the word, but they were like, "You're a faggot." I know, cause you were with me, like right in front of the store, in front of this protest, right? Like all these.
Did you
like,
see the picture, like the videos?
No.
Bro, it was deep over
crazy,
there,
bro.
bro.
They're
And he's over
basically-
there trying to talk to them, trying to like make sense of it. Like, you guys don't
He-
understand what I'm saying.
He basically outed himself, tried to pretend like
So bad,
being
man.
gay was part of like his past, and then he got that treatment from the church,
said he was saved.
and he was saved.
So-
but people were saying was like, "No, you are still gay, and you're screwing around on your family, etc." I don't know. That's those, you know.
Oh, I don't know
I
about
don't-
that.
That's. I mean, it was-
But then again,
that's what was being said on social media.
That's hilarious.
All over. I don't know. I'm not. You know.
yeah, bro, the videos and everything, man. Then the
I was
guy,
having so
then
much
the
trouble
guy-
with this
then the
fucking
guy
mic
tested
stand, bro.
positive.
All right. For what?
Oh,
COVID?
yeah.
it goes on his video. It's like, I tested positive for COVID. I also tested positive for the blood of Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Did he actually say that line? That's a sick line, dude.
Bro.
Dude,
he
that's what he
said-
said, bro. And I was
Tested
like,
positive for COVID, but it tested
Positive for the
positive
blood of
for the
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Oh
Blood
yeah,
of
it's you can
God.
find that he sounds like out there for sure, man. For sure, he was,
ain't knocking any religion.
But
man.
what?
But
There was also
it was
somebody,
extreme, man.
Something was going on with his pastor. Was like another extremist too. That was like
He's
that
the
was-
one that
Oh.
started having services, even when there was a shelter in order
Oh.
in place.
So they're basically like COVID-19 deniers and like Black Lives Matter deniers or opponents or whatever.
No, they was just on a bad rant, bro.
So-
Like, it was unnecessary. I don't know what drove him to that. He was just asked. He was asking like, what what's your take on Black Lives
Right,
Matter?
right.
All you had to do is like do you support it? And
Right.
he
It-
just
it-
wouldn't, man.
It all started really innocently. Like a DJ asked him on Instagram, like, "Hey man, you haven't said anything about Black Lives Matter. What's your stance?" And then he put out this he put out this biblical stance.
Yeah, bro.
And then, like-
it was almost he came out with the robe and the cane and the Ten Commandments. Yeah, but the Lord has told me. And I was looking at him like, "Ew, why are you
Bro.
here?" Yeah.
And then they fucking covered up his store. Like they painted over the logo.
People were leaving. They were quitting. Like the staff, it was all over social
Shit.
media. They were leaving because I don't stand for what he's like. Like it's crazy because so many people talk so much good things about the restaurant.
Yeah.
Him, and like his family.
Hey,
I
but I think
it's just to me it's a little sad because
It
I
was-
had interactions with that guy before, man.
you gotta have a zero tolerance policy right now.
It was genuinely a great success story, and I believe now they're gonna start a church.
That's fine, man. Good
Right,
for him,
'cause
man.
they don't want to pay taxes to this country. Did you see the fucking dude from CrossFit, the founder of CrossFit?
Yeah.
No, what happened?
He
Fill me in. Tell me. Tell me now.
He was on a conference call with like a bunch of district managers type shit.
Yeah.
He said this is like first. He's like this is called Floyd 19. Like this is just an epidemic. This is something we're not worried about. We're not addressing it. Blah blah blah. And then he's like, next day all this shit came out and he had to resign.
No.
He resigned. Like man, fucking, I'm done. They fucking there was a list today of everyone who got fired for like talking shit, and it was like a lot of celebrity. Oh, not celebrity, but like CEOs of a magazine.
man.
Got fucking came out because he
Look
just
at the whole Second City shit, man.
Second City came out, but I've heard about that for years.
For years, bro. Yeah, everyone's known that shit for years.
And Second City, I always felt was like a robbery anyway.
Never went through the process, but I just from everyone that I worked with has told me the same. Man.
I did show there. I did a show with their stage up. And it was fine. They paid me, but then every other show they do, if they like any show that someone else produces, they don't pay any of the talent. They don't pay anybody. Nobody gets paid there. And
nobody?
No, not if you perform stand up. And then their show, they don't even promote the stand up that much.
Do you have any idea how much fucking money that building makes?
Oh, I'm sure it makes a ton. It's a huge building.
So I was a manager there for a while.
Really?
And I did the accounting just for the bar at the every Sunday.
Yeah.
And just fucking like, I probably shouldn't talk about it because they might sue me, but it's enough to pay your talent at least like $50 or something.
At the very least, respectfully.
Like, it's too much fucking money to not be spreading around the community if you're like proselytizing how much of a fucking pillar you are in the community.
Open like what? How many days a week? And
every day.
7.
Every day?
Every fucking day. There's like 4 or 5 shows a day minimum.
They're raking in.
But like, I don't understand places that know that the performers work there. Like, why are they not paid? I'm not even like, should they be the highest paid? Probably. But I know you got staff. I know but there always has to be some effort made. There's no way that you are that greedy for money.
Dude, the staff is taken care of by food and drink sales too. So it's like ticket sales should all go to the performers, and like, I guess half of it should go to the performers, half of it should go to maintaining the building.
That's crazy.
And 100% of it goes to maintaining the fucking building and paying their executives.
And getting their glass windows cleaned.
For real.
Bro,
buying new space.
Walking in there is fucking hilarious because like you'll just walk around and then there's people practicing improv in a random ass place. So you just people are yelling, "Oh my god!" And everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Like, "Oh, you guys are just fucking being weird." You're like, I just be cracking up. I'm like, I mean, I shouldn't shit on improv people, but they're doing what they love. I can't be mad at it.
So is there like a invisible like tension between improv and like stand up?
It's not invisible.
No, it's pretty.
It's pretty powerful.
I saw that in the like. It was like, oh, that's pretty.
But I wouldn't even
this
say
is trending.
I wouldn't even say it's tension. I would just say I don't think stand-up comics have a terrible amount of respect for
for improv.
But it is have you
guys seen the Netflix of I can't think of it.
I tried watching Middle Ditch.
Yes, Middle Ditch.
I was watching some of it.
That shit's fucking great, man.
But it's
you would like
that's because they're good at it.
Of course. No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but there's a lot of the same way. There's a lot of comics that aren't good at it. There's a lot of the problem is there's teams of them. So it's not like you just have one bad improv.
No,
you have a team of bad improv.
Have you been to the improv sketch? Is it the one on Belmont? What is it called? Chicago Sketch Festival?
Sports comedy?
Chicago? No,
it's like a
Sketch Fest.
A Sketch Fest. Yeah, Sketch Fest.
No, I never did it.
Oh yeah.
No, I went to see it once, man, and that's exactly what it is, bro. Yeah. And like everyone's humor, like all those like sketch groups, like you have to have like humor that's aligned to that, because you could be like watching, like, what are you doing up there? So like you wouldn't like some person they would be in like a motherboard. Everyone was like a component of the motherboard. I knew it because I went to DeVry. I was like, I get it, but these people get what the fuck you're doing.
I'm a resistor.
There was a show at Laugh Factory. I forgot what the fuck it was called, but basically it was like, comic goes up, improv team comes in. Yeah. They do improv based on the comics set. So it's like, so there was one time I did it, and the improv team that was there, it was like an all black crew. Mm-hmm. So they went up and they hit everything. Whatever the comic said, they hit all the fucking knees, blah blah blah. Like, it was a perfect show. That whole night was great. Like, cool. Top to bottom, everybody made people laugh. So after the show, I told the producer, I was like, hey man, why don't you just have them be the in-house team? That way they're always like, why do you keep bringing in random ones? Right. Just have them be the in-house team. So when next time he's like, all right, that's a good idea. So he told them like, hey, you guys are gonna be my in-house improv team, blah blah blah. Cool. Come to find out, they weren't the only members. There was a whole bunch of other white people that were part of this crew too. Shit. And
their whole 10-team roster.
And that's who they got every other month.
So it was basically like having a different team every week.
Yeah. So it's basically like, but no, the other people that came and followed, like they came, they were in it. They just weren't as good, like
as the first tier, the top tier.
That top tier. There's definitely B team. And like I think the fucking I was cracking the fuck. I was like, man, you guys had it, but it was sometimes
these guys.
Yeah, sometimes you get some corny motherfuckers that try to do improv, and it's like, ugh. And I think it's also the improv. They'll try out a character out of nowhere, and it's just as bad as someone running a bit on you.
Yeah.
But to have a character, like now I got to talk to you and you're talking in a southern accent for no reason. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sometimes you could do without. Me and Miguel, I think a year
I forgot
ago.
you do improv. Ugh.
But here's my thing though.
Fuck
I
it
have
up.
no like training in improv, bro. It's whatever just I've done with these shows, you know, on their Mike's fucking on their Mike's name, you know. But when me and Miguel we did a couple ones. It's like I forget
But that
A
was
Day in
really
a Life.
sketch, no?
No, we did improv, and I didn't want to do improv because I was like, because Miguel's like a beast at that shit, bro. He does it like on the drop of a dime, bro. And, like what you're saying, and I'm like, man, I can't keep up with that shit. But I could hold my own. So he did like a day in the life, and a day in the life is kind of like you bring someone from the audience and you ask them like, you know, what their day was,
yeah.
right? And they tell you your whole day and shit, man. And then, you know, you'd be like, all right, and then right there you're like, I know what to do. And just like that Netflix show with these guys, man.
You're on camera.
One person. And goodbye.
Okay.
So one person just starts
You
it off.
Lost your job.
Unemployment line.
No, okay, go ahead.
Unemployment line. So
My bad.
bro got down to 2 songs.
I have a medical card,
Oh, okay.
Damn. Let me get that.
so I'm
Yeah,
basically
so then,
just medicating myself.
Wait, what was I saying?
Improv. Like you doing
Yeah,
the
so the day in the life. So we just at first, man, I was off. I'm good. I was off. I was like, I'm not feeling it. So Miguel kind of broke it down to me. He's like, bro, it's like just relax, chill, just think about everything they're telling you in the day, and then you act it out. So we did it once in I think we went to Aurora or something. Brought the girl out. She told her day was, and we did it. Rocked it. Bow, bow, bow. I was like, okay. Then I started getting the hang of it, man. But it's really not easy to do. You
Nah.
can't just improv on.
You have to be into it.
You have to be really into it, man.
Yeah. Although here's my problem with improv too, is like a lot of times the shit just ends. It's like there's no punch. It's just like end scene. Like we're done.
Yeah.
We reached the limit of what we could do in this.
If
And
it's
like,
only timed right, bro.
that was my problem with
Yeah.
like shit like Saturday Night Live. Like the shit in the middle be so fucking funny, and then it goes out so weak.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't understand what the fuck is happening with this mic thing. But
It's an SNL skit.
I know.
You got to yes and it.
But I just don't fucking understand like why they don't want to go out. When we did that no cruising zone,
Yeah.
we used to get into arguments because like why is the scene just fading out?
Yeah,
Like,
because we were
why-
following that same shit,
Right?
man.
And like no, ending a punch, hit the big joke, lights
End it,
out,
man.
fucking no, you're being every like.
You know who was good with that,
"Ha!"
bro? Carol Burnett skits, man. They were never duds, man.
Those, man. Those,
Remember that shit, bro? What did
Yeah.
you put? Did you just put glasses
Yeah, I did.
on?
Got the Malcolm X frames, bro.
This guy.
Look at this guy.
3 for 10 at TJ Maxx.
No,
What?
put them up, player shit.
Are they just reading glasses?
Had to read the smoke.
He had to read the fucking leaves. Man, he's trying to read his phone. He's being rude to his fucking, to his people that invite him in. Here.
My lady doesn't know I'm here.
Oh shit! Well, you're on YouTube live right now.
Yeah, you're
bro.
live. She knows.
Hold on, I am having a lot of fucking difficulty with this.
It looks and sounds good where it is.
I know, but it won't stay there.
Oh, for
Oh.
sure. Okay.
That's my problem.
There you
It won't it
Nope.
won't stay, bro.
No, it's not still. Everyone.
I'll fix it.
All right, so James is coming to fix it, or just give me a hand. You got a handheld mic I can just hold right now? No, for real. Is that possible though? All right, yeah, let's do the handheld mic for me.
Damn, bro.
Take the
Improv. That's
Take the
improv right
shit out of
there,
the
bro.
equation.
What happens if you let it go? It falls.
I was
It
just
goes-
falling. You see it
just
falling
goes
off
low.
right
It's
there?
coming out the fucking thing. So if you are watching this, we are very professional, but we
Yeah.
we do
Usually.
we do take donations. So Venmo Abi Sanchez 16, and I promise you I will use that money towards
Towards
the podcast.
There you go. Get
Um,
yourself a nice
But also
base.
we're about to fix this situation. Hold on, you guys talk amongst yourselves.
So,
Hey, man.
What'd you do today?
Did you do any improv, bro?
Jose. No, I've never. No. I've done sketch though. I was in the Chicago Sketch Fest for a couple times.
Yeah? How'd you like that?
The
Who
first
were you
time, the
with?
first time it was really good. Second
group?
time was It was a group that had been around for a long time, but then they lost its members. They were called Soul Circus. So
Are you
I don't
making
remember. But
fucking
then when I
names up?
joined and we added new members, we changed our name to Minority Rules.
Okay.
And
Kinda sounds
we just
familiar.
did 2 years of the Sketch Fest.
How do I sound?
Now, how did you feel being in that sketch fest amongst the other sketch
So
groups?
this is what happened. Like the first year, like a lot of our friends and family came out, and so like the room was full of people, and it had a good amount of black and brown folks,
Yeah.
and we killed it. And then the second year, it was a much smaller crowd, and they were all white, and they didn't like any of our sketches.
You're so racist, bro.
No, they were.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Do you think they were? Is my mic working?
You know
Okay.
what-
Do you think they were racist or they just didn't get it?
No, I don't think they were racist. I
No.
think it
Damn it! I want them to be racist.
to me, it felt like, I don't know if there was a time for you in stand up. I mean, like the first time, because we were lucky in the sense that we got to do Mikey O shows in front of 300 people like early on in
Yeah.
our comedy careers, right? Like year one, we're performing in front of 300 people,
True.
and then. The first time you perform in front of 20 people and they're not Latino and they're like, well, yeah, okay, I guess that's.
And they don't
okay,
know why they're there because like the Mikey O ones would be crazy because they were on Fridays. Like you do these random shows like I did
The
a show,
Watcher ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a show on a Tuesday out in fucking Aurora, and it was a banquet hall that like for weddings and shit it holds 300. There was fucking 7 people sitting there, and you're still up on the stage talking down to them. I had no idea what I was doing, man. It was just like there was no energy, so I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Everything sounded fucking scripted as hell, and if they didn't laugh, I was like, fuck, man, this is terrible. It's crazy how like
It's I
Such
think
a-
a lot
a
of us
small
have been
group.
thrown into the wolves like that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was too.
dude, nothing worse than like a small crowd at a big space.
Oh no, it's the worst, bro.
Because then it's just like a small crowd in like a little bar show. You're like, all right, cool. But a fucking small crowd in a room that holds 300, you're just like, fuck my life right now. And I'm on an actual stage, like talking down to these people that are just staring at me, like, oh, like when Joe's is half empty. Sometimes that shit is hard.
Yeah,
man.
no. When like those side tables aren't like
Yeah,
I
you
know.
just got the middle. You're like, oh, this is fucking rough. Mike Yo should have been promoting more.
Your marketing sex by no joking.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. Guy's he's a guru.
No, that dude was a beast, man.
But I ready to do shows. I got shows this weekend.
in Iowa, right?
nervous. And Dubuque,
Iowa?
Iowa. Yeah, in Dubuque. I'm fucking nervous though, man. Because it's like I don't remember any.
Oh, what?
fucking-
Oh, your material?
I don't remember any material. Last time I did.
Yeah,
last
right.
time I was on stage was March 15th.
Yeah.
It was a Sunday night, 9 p.m. show at the Laugh Factory. After that, Pritzker shut shit down that
Man.
following Monday.
Yeah.
And I had just like I did a whole weekend at fucking Comedy Bar in Chicago, so it was like I was doing a bunch of shows. Now I was like I was trying new shit, and then now I was like
You were
what-
hitting the groove.
right, and then
Yeah.
now and then I had the fucking HBO Latino shows coming up, so I was like, this is gonna be dope, you know. Fucking now I haven't told a joke on stage. I tried to do a Zoom show, that shit went terribly.
I did one on Monday.
Like a comedy show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
the one
yeah,
I
yeah.
hit
Yeah,
you
I
up?
did-
Yeah, I
had to
did.
take my car. How'd it go?
It was good, man. It was obviously first time. Shout out to Aspira Hagen Middle School and Erica Pacheco. She's
Hagen?
principal. Yeah,
Erica from
she
used to come to the shows.
Yeah, man.
I went to Hagen. That's my.
Oh, really?
I went there for first through.
Oh man, you should have. Oh,
8th
you
grade.
should have done it, man. Yeah. So
I couldn't. I had to take. My
Oh, you said you
car.
were busy. Yeah, man.
No.
So she hit me up, man. She was like, "Yeah, man. I hit up a few comics, man, and I hooked it up, bro. So it was, and so I told her, I said, I'll do a soft opening, just me talking to everyone.
Were you
teachers.
sitting or standing?
I was sitting.
See, that's the hardest part for me too.
Yeah. So it was Gwen and Jeannie
Yeah.
Dugan, right? Shout out to Gwen and Jeannie for doing the show. Thank you so much. But yeah, Gwen did her thing. Like she was sitting down and doing it. She was, using her physical comedy, her usual
Yeah.
antics. They were hitting though, because I kept scrolling to see everyone's reactions and stuff. There was one dude that was like this. The whole time.
How,
Every time. I even roasted him. I think me and Gwen or Jeannie might have got him, because I'm like, dude, are you alive? Like, someone check his post. He was just like,
How many people were watching?
I would say maybe 15 or 18
Yeah.
people. It was good though,
Because
man.
the one I did, it was being streamed to Twitch. so we couldn't see. All we could see is the other comics on the call.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't. There was no audience for me to see if I was getting any laughs. So I'm talking to comics is basically like a fucking open mic. Like during my time, they're just doing other shit, or like they might be listening, but I might get like a little chuckle. It's like, fuck, man.
No,
Dude,
you want to see them.
I'm gonna be fucking nervous as
You'll be
fuck
fine,
on Friday. We'll see what happens. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed to say, but what's Twitch?
Man, thank you, bro. No, don't even try. I thought about asking him too.
Okay, it's a streaming thing where like the people fucking show like it usually used for games. Okay. Like people Twitch like stream their games so they they get fucking followers, and like if they play well, motherfuckers watching. Why am I'm explaining this. You guys don't know about this?
No, I've heard of Twitch, but I don't know what the hell it was.
It's like Instagram for video games?
No, it's like YouTube, but strictly video games. At the time.
Is that what you had up earlier, James? Was that
Twitch? It's video
we're on
game.
Twitch right now.
It started out. Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay.
Man.
Well, fucking.
We're avatars.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
What?
In a video game.
Yeah. All right. These guys. How old are you guys?
I just actually asked that. I know what it is, just to give Twitch a plug. So you did it real good.
Yeah.
No,
I honestly didn't know, so I'm gonna take
kidding.
I'm gonna take that one.
I don't even know how TikTok works exactly.
TikTok, I don't.
That's the hottest thing now.
I love TikTok.
It's so.
How does it work?
It's just longer Vine. No, it's just Instagram, but it's
long Vine.
It's long Vines, yeah.
Gary Vee said that shit a long time ago, man. That was the shit to get into.
What do you do,
TikTok.
James? You upload something and
you make like a short little video to a song or something, and then you just post it. It's like
it
doing
loops
Facebook
too,
story
right, or something like that.
So you gotta do the editing and everything. You gotta like.
No, it's all in the app. Like
it's all in there.
Oh, okay.
So you just.
We should do one, bro.
Bro, my fucking.
They make fun of it though. Like I saw that one. It was really funny. It was like, "Look, ma, look what I can do," and it's like some clown dude doing some. You ain't seen that? You know that guy from that show,
Stewart from fucking Mad TV.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And they're like making fun of TikTok, and he's like, "Look, ma, look what I can do."
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Look what I can do.
Because
look
they're all
what
just,
I can do.
Dude, I'll go to my goddaughters and then her sisters, and like all they do is just fucking random TikTok moves all day. But there's no music. They just bust it out like it's fucking.
All kids do that shit, bro. They do the Fortnite fucking thing out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think they're all having seizures. Like, no, you guys are just
God.
fucking dancing for no reason.
They do you see them do this shit?
I mean, that's old.
What is that?
That's Loser, right?
Yeah, they dance though. It's like it's a Fortnite dance.
We've been doing Loser since Clueless, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell them, bro. They're not listening to me, man.
We started this shit. Just like that Running Man dance. Remember when they were doing it? Anyways. What else we got? What's going on with you, man? How you been?
Good, bro. Good.
Yeah.
Just,
How the kids?
They had 2 boys, right?
Yeah, dude. Been spending a lot of time with them.
So are you in the office still, or?
No, I'm working from home.
When do you go back? Never.
Maybe July, mid-July.
They haven't even said, right?
Not for sure.
How much work are you getting done at home?
Not a damn thing.
Probably about like in the morning, like 45 minutes.
That's it, and punching out.
I work quickly though,
bro.
But it's hard.
No, when I had the job, we got snowed in like 20 some odd inches. I'm like, I'm not driving in this, even though it was pretty much cleared up. But I'm like, I used to work from home all the winter because it was snow. Man, I would log in, turn on my phone, like, because it'll call my cell phone or whatever the fuck, and then put on Netflix, start watching everything that's on there. I would periodically check in. Then at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock some days, I'd have to be on the phones, like answering calls. But fucking 8 to 3, I did nothing. Like legit, not. I didn't
company money.
No, I didn't. I didn't help one person. All I did was like the change password thing, because that means I didn't have to call nobody. So I would just change it. Boom, your password's been changed. Here you go.
Shit.
And then those are only calls. And I'm like, why would they allow this for people? Like, I don't believe anybody can get work.
There are people who will be advantageous, but I should been working. I've been busy, man. Since I've been at home working, man.
Yeah.
Oh, busy, man. I usually working from sometimes 7:30.
So you don't slack off at all?
No, bro. Like I work, man. I mean, if I go on lunch, I'll tell them I'm going on lunch, and I go somewhere. If I have to do some compras or something, I'll come back, man. But I'm there working, man. Like I've been busy. Like I just unpacked everything. I go back to work tomorrow, man.
That's crazy.
But
Are you
I'm not gonna be
excited?
going back. I'm not gonna start working at 7 anymore.
No, you
Get there
probably
at
do,
8.
you'll be doing less work.
Hey, so you say you're nervous about going up
Yeah.
because you might forget. So I guess if you might forget your old material, that means you probably haven't been writing new material.
Hell no.
It's the thing, man. It's been really weird. There was
There's-
like it's like something about the whole thing is just sort of like sapped
There's-
that motivation.
Because everyone's
for me,
thinking,
you know?
I don't want to
No.
talk about what's already happening because everyone's tired of it.
But
you
everyone
also
know.
wanna,
But everybody knows what's happening. So you're not.
Yeah.
There's nothing like. The only thing you could
it's still
probably
normal,
write.
really.
The only thing you could probably write is like. You
You're-
can't talk about the quarantine. You have to. Like for me, talk about like living with the girl and having jokes about that relationship shit. Like
Right.
that's the way
right.
you can go. If you're
That's
talking
the
about
only thing that's unique is your own personal
Right.
experience.
but you have to have that. You can't just be like, oh, me and my 4 room. You know, the 4 roommate thing probably work, but like if you live by yourself, can you imagine that person?
Yeah.
Like
Because you gotta. It's
gotta be rough.
It's tragedy, like plus timing equals comedy.
I
So,
don't feel
like,
like there's really. I mean, there's.
You know, you gotta time like when to actually put the tragedy into your fucking into your
But
comedy.
there's no. Like there's just nothing to talk about. We're all talking about it already.
Yeah,
We're
no,
all,
I get it.
We're all on social media fucking talking about it. So I think the only thing to do is just
You guys are gonna be like
Do
the
what you-
heroes. The one stand-ups like are giving that platform again. You guys and then you the ladies are gonna be the one there to be like. I think actually like selling yourself short, bro. I think you're a beast, man. Like
no. I'm not saying no. I know I'm good at it.
I think you can still utilize what the shit's happening, bro.
But
Like,
it's hard to talk about. Like I would have to use it, but I have to find the right angle for it. I can't just talk about like the
Off the
virus,
bat, yeah,
the virus in the news and like Donald Trump.
yeah,
and,
but
like,
you're the way you write
there's-
your shit's like you do a lot of comparison and shit.
Right.
So,
So
I think it'll be relative.
I think talking about the news and like trying to be humorous that way, that's gonna be the problem.
Yeah.
No one's because you'd have to be fucking smart as hell to pull that off.
A la Chappelle.
Like Chappelle
Yeah.
style, or like just one of those people that are really good. Like, I mean,
But there is
There's a
you know, I think it comes down to well, how unique is your voice, right? Like, and because lots of people would say, oh, Trump has made comedy, you know, bullshit because he's made it too easy. But it was just like, well, that's also a chance I think to see like, well, how does your voice stand out from the other ones talking about the same thing? You know what I'm saying?
right?
And like if you just think about how much life has changed, there's so much material there, right? Like just going to the grocery store and having like looking at people and having people look at you differently now is like a trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how close do I need to be to you? You know, yeah, you got a mask on, but it looks like you know you just tied that shit on. You
Yeah.
know, like. And then like life without sports, you know, there's just so much.
I feel like we had sports because of the Last Dance. It gave me,
That's what I'm saying. But see, that's like
and I got Maury Povich when they're like, "I'm not the father." Like what? And the motherfuckers celebrate like they won the Super Bowl. That's just dope. I don't know if I've missed baseball. I would have liked to see what the Cubs would be doing right now.
that's
like-
not supposed to be fucking dope.
I would have liked to see.
Cubs got that kid from Mount Carmel.
Yeah, Ed Howard. He was the Jackie Robinson team too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he?
Yeah, he was one of the kids that went, and then I think they tried to take away that championship from them.
I think
Yeah, I think they
Some
did.
white
Yeah, I think they
dudes.
did.
Some white
What was the
dudes.
reason? Because like age thing again?
No, it
Or-
was where they lived.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
outside
had-
their
they had
district or
kids
something.
from out of the district. It's like,
Some-
motherfucker, you weren't gonna put them on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got no black kids on your team, so you think if he lived in your area, he'd make your team? Get the fuck out of here. So, either way, congratulations to him,
Yeah, man. I
Ed
guess.
Howard.
I'm not. Congrats, man. I don't want to be a Cubs hater right now.
No, basketball. I would have loved to see. I would like to see who the true champion was going to be. I was hoping to be the Bucks.
They're gonna
I
do
want-
that
They are gonna
24
play-
team
I
22
know,
team tournament.
But there's no man. You gotta admit, there's rhythm to shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
if that team was in a groove, like going up in before, like right after the All-Star game, and they were hitting a
they
stride.
were
like,
saying that with Memphis, man. That Memphis was starting to gel together, and they were looking good. Utah was starting to look like a beast. They were they were figuring out early in the season. Now they lost all that.
and now the Bulls are fucking completely shut out of the whole thing,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
which is fucking hilarious because they were talking about because they're gonna be all in one campus, right? I think
In
they're all gonna-
Orlando, I
in
think?
Orlando, they're all gonna be like Disney World type shit, and they're just gonna play games.
They're all gonna be quarantined from what I was reading.
Right.
Bro. Like
So all the players are gonna be tampering with each other. And they're like, "Hey man, you should come."
they were. Me and my guy were just saying
this.
like some players are not even like they don't want to even risk it. Like if there's no really chance of them advancing, you know, for instance, like the Wizards, right? Like, they're not going to go far. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some players, I'm like, well, I'm not going to go and put myself in danger if I don't have to. I know I'm not on a team, like, with Giannis or, like, LeBron or Kawhi.
Hey, man, you never know.
So
everyone's on an even playing field now.
Does that mean they'll still get paid?
I think they already got paid, like, 80% of their salary already.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that. But you could, but just don't.
All right.
I know baseball players are fighting over what kind of money
they're cutting
gonna
it
get.
down to, what, like, under 100 games now?
Yeah. And then hockey just starting around.
What about tennis?
I mean, tennis, they were already
Isn't
6 feet
this
apart.
The season right now? Tennis? Shouldn't there be stuff going on in tennis?
Wimbledon?
Right now?
Excuse me. Wimbledon,
I think
maybe,
Wimbledon.
man. You know what's been going on, though, bro? Is you got to give it up to Dana White, bro.
UFC?
UFC, bro. I've been watching UFC fights, bro. And I got ESPN Plus, so if I don't even get the pay-per-view, it's on there. It's that guy's. He has a fight island.
Oh, in Dubai.
You have a fucking island, bro. He has his own. He has his own stadium in Vegas. He was like, I was gonna do it there, but they said no. He has his own complex where he can actually have a fight and then have like stadium seating.
This shit's gonna turn into like how they had. Like, you ever seen the movie Rollerball, where there's just like some evil owner of the fucking association?
Yeah, like
people,
Running
out there killing each other and shit.
Was it Running Man?
Running Man was like that.
Yeah, man.
It was just a game, but this motherfucker's. He got a fight island in Dubai.
Dubai, dude.
But how have they been doing like they've only had 10 people in the fucking.
No, there's been no fans.
No, I know, but I'm saying like there can only be 10 people in the building anyway, like in the arena anyway, right?
So what I've seen from the last few fights, there's your ring girls, your announcers.
They got ring girls still?
Yeah, but they're all of them wearing face masks. Buffer's there and shit. Who's it? Bruce Buffer?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Each fighter has their team with them. But there's cameramen, like there's your broadcaster, Joe Rogan's been on, John Anning, you know, Danny Cormier. But yeah, man, it's weird though. It was I think the first sporting event was UFC, and it was
in Florida,
Tony Ferguson against Jason Gaethje. Jason Gaethje beat my dude Ferguson, bro. It was driving me nuts, man. But watching the fights, it was so crazy. It was weird.
Can you
Quiet
hear it?
as fuck.
You can hear it too, like
you could hear the ooh, and then there was one fight where the guy was like, hey! I was like, man, I ain't fighting that dude, bro. I was like, fuck that.
I ain't fighting anybody that can kick the shit, like kick me. Like if you can have a solid kick, I ain't fighting you because I know you trained some way.
Bro,
like,
you get kicked in the thigh, bro. Like you never know, you don't know pain until you just like, I didn't know that's supposed to hurt.
No.
You buckle.
Get kicked in the ribs.
That's nasty when in a fight some dude kicks another dude and then his own leg breaks and like completely bends. Have you seen that?
Anderson Silva.
Spider.
Spider, bro.
He kicked that dude in his leg like whoop, whoop. I've seen that in wrestling too with fucking was it Sid Vicious? Dude jumped off the top or the second?
Oh wow, you snapped.
It was
his shit, right?
was the top rope.
He jumped off the top,
He was
and
way too big for that.
when he landed, his fucking like this is like a cushion in like wood. It wasn't like sturdy.
Did you ever
So it snapped like fucking Joe Theismann shit.
What's his name? Eddie Guerrero? Was that his name?
He
Did I
never-
say it right?
He didn't break his leg, did he?
No. He dislocated his elbow doing his move on like they didn't have like a Friday night WWE,
And
right?
he still won the fight.
Yeah, I think so.
And he still won the fight. Right?
No, he couldn't continue.
Oh.
He did his like splash, like his splash. So he jumped off the top rope, and when he landed, this elbow landed here, and it went that way. And you saw him like, and he just turned over, and like the ref and the other guy he was fighting with, like they're like, no, come get him. And it was like, it was just pointing out like that, bro. I was like, I
seen John Cena get his nose broken like live TV. Fucking dude.
Who?
When was this?
Seth
John
Rollins. I know Monday Night Raw.
Really?
You know who John Cena is?
Yeah.
So he was wrestling.
Not a real wrestler.
John Cena? He's a real person.
Yeah, but not in like the fake wrestling.
No, he's a fake. Yeah, but what I'm saying, he got his nose broken. Like
fake wrestling.
Yeah. So the
sports
dude,
entertainment.
So the dude was gonna give him like a running knee and jumped up and hit him in the face, and you just heard. Click, and he went down to the corner and he looked up and is like just gushing blood, bro. And then like the ref came, he's like, "You want to go?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to keep going." You can see him say, like, "I want to keep going." He fucking stands up and his nose is over here now. Look like a Picasso painting.
I gotta find this.
Dude. Yeah, I want to see this.
He looked like a Picasso painting, just shit on his fucking all the way over here.
Fucking abstract art and shit.
Bro, it was crazy. And he won. I think he might have won the match or he lost it, but like he got a standing ovation afterwards because people knew that he was fucked up. Like
that's awesome.
He didn't stop bleeding. Like he was the whole corner was covered in blood.
Did you see when
it was crazy.
Triple H tore his
Oh,
It's quad muscle.
Yeah,
you can
dude.
And you can see it like.
Dude, one of the worst injuries I ever heard about was Nomar Garcia Parra. Remember him?
Yeah, the shortstop for the Red Sox. Dodgers.
But then he played for the Cubs, right?
I don't remember
So when
that.
he's playing for the Cubs,
Yeah.
and he
Remember that
fucking
name, okay.
he hit the ball, starts running towards first, and just comes up like he didn't even make it 10 feet, and then it was like he fucking tore his groin, but he tore it from the bone.
Oh.
So he fucking, I mean, just on that's how much power he was like working with, like just to get out to launch out of the box. So that's all he did. He just launched out, was like bing, and he just came up, and then he fucking carried him out, tore his groin from the bone.
Do you ever see when
I'm not even sure I know what that means.
Your groin is off
you
the
have
bone.
right here, right. Listen, guy.
I don't even know how you sew it back.
You
in
ever
the bone.
seen Robin Ventura
Oh, when he slid in
when he slid into home plate and his cleat got caught?
Oh,
in a
yeah.
divot? Mm.
Or when he got his ass beat by Nolan Ryan.
Hey, man.
That 40
That doesn't even count as a fight,
big,
bro.
big. And fucking
Nah, he got
AJ
some-
Pizzinski got punched by Michael Berry.
You knew
right
when
now.
you knew when Ventura charged Nolan Ryan.
He didn't do it right, man.
He knew he was in for it.
Yeah, I don't think he was like,
did
it was
not
my
have
first
any
fight.
confidence
I
behind.
think he got closer and then realized how big he was. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a big dude. Like, and then rolling. No,
He didn't
it's
do
like
anything, man.
He got him in a headlock, started giving him nookies.
He's like, come here, you stupid ass. You want some of this?
That's fucking
That was good.
hilarious.
That was good ass.
My favorite baseball fight was
was
Pedro
one-
Martinez and Don Zimmer.
When he like hip tossed him?
That wasn't a fight, bro.
He threw him by the head, bro.
Yeah.
And it just fucking shoved him, and he's on the ground like this old
Hit
man.
him like a pierogi just being tossed
Bro,
around.
it was fucking. And you see Pedro like, get the fuck out of here, old man. Like, why are you coming to me?
They have some good ass brawls, man. There was one last year with the guy from or maybe a couple years ago. What's that dude's name? Bautista with Toronto. He got clocked. He was slid into second base and they were like jawing at each
Oh,
other.
and he punched dude
Oh
in the
yeah,
face.
he got clocked real
And like
good.
Bautista came out and he was like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
Just-
It was fucking hilarious.
like he shook him. He was like, "Wait, nah."
Bad move.
Yeah. Hit him with the light switch.
Ah, I would hate to fucking just like start some shit and then get punched right away. Like,
Listen, guy.
I gotta come up swinging. Somebody starts some shit, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna push him because he might just. First thing I'm doing, he starts sucking it, punch him in the mouth. That's my new strategy going
You
forward.
should start using those long ass legs, bro. Kick somebody dead in
I
his
should
kneecap.
learn how to kick. That's what I'll do. I got this.
Oh,
I want to fight once just by my short defense.
by defense.
Yeah, dude.
What'd you do?
All they were able to do was get in a good swing on me from behind, and I felt them coming, and I ducked. And since that was their only chance, because
Turtle
after
shell.
that, the bartender was like, "Yo," DJ came off the stage like, "Yo," like they stopped it really quickly. So they one chance they had, I made a miss, saved my own life.
Damn.
What'd you do to them to make them
Swing for you
punch?
from
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
They were just some pissed off kings that
The Latin
had
Kings.
just smoked some wiki.
Oh,
And
shit.
we're looking to just
Damn, you
beat
snapped
somebody's
Wiki.
ass.
That's
And
trouble.
we were chosen, so.
Damn.
But they were banned from the bar, and we kept going there.
Oh, but you survived. You
Yeah.
survived the gang attack. so.
Yeah, survived.
Where are we at on time, James?
52.
That's
Alright.
good, man. Any comments?
No, or anything? I
We
don't-
got some people in there.
Yeah, man. What's up,
Yeah.
people?
Let's see. Nothing is relevant anymore, though. It's
Oh,
like,
we-
wait, back.
We were just caught in a groove.
Oh, Dwayne Murphy Jr. says, "What's up, Jaime?"
Who?
Dwayne Murphy Jr., the correspondent you just met out in the field there with me.
Oh, Dwayne. Oh, yeah, I thought you said Joey. I was like, oh, which one?
Joey Murphy Jr. What the fuck?
Joe,
All right.
Joe Wayne.
His twin?
Anything you like to plug, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to record an essay for the Paper Machete
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and
That's
for
what's up.
next week, and it's going to be on their podcast. So look out for that. It's going to be all about how, like, we don't need to look at the South for statues of people we need to, topple. There's homage to motherfuckers up here that were just as racist, like Mayor Richard J. Daley.
Yeah.
You
Big
know?
time.
So I'm talking about making Daley Plaza into the People's Plaza.
He's the one who came up with the urban development program, man. Just pretty much what gentrification is now, man.
Bro, ever since he was a kid, he was a member of this club called the Hamburg Club in Bridgeport, and that's all they did. They just looked out for the neighborhood, and that means they beat up anybody that wasn't from there, especially black kids. They were notorious for that. So that whole family, man, got some crazy stuff in their past.
Is your essay kind of like touching on that?
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the riots.
The 68 riots? You talked about the last
The
time.
68 riots after MLK died. The riots at the DNC and how what he did for both of those. It was just like, he's famously quoted as saying, shoot to kill looters,
Yeah.
And
It's fucking insane.
and he's also just said had a lot of gaffes, and he said he's famous for saying the police aren't there to create disorder, they're there to preserve disorder.
Nice. There you go.
So
Way to
he
think
was
that through.
He was mayor from 55 to 76, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And to think his son outlasted him.
Nah, there was corruption with his actually there's been corruption with Chicago mayors and Illinois governors for almost since the ratification of Illinois.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of corruption here. He was connected to a lot of mafia shit and like racketeering or some shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
man.
No, yeah, I'm saying yeah. I mean, for sure.
Can you
Tell
elaborate?
me more. Yeah.
So, for example, Richard J. Daley became so powerful that he, in essence, helped John F. Kennedy win the presidency. It came down to certain precincts in the city of Chicago that were reported as having had voter fraud, and it just so happened that those precincts were precincts ran by organized crime. And so it was said that Daley worked with organized crimes.
I've heard that about him.
Same thing in what's the Irishman? I think they were doing that for
right.
For Hoffa,
But no, it was for Kennedy. They were trying to get Kennedy elected. So I can't imagine New York
shit, but
the New York Union was the only one doing that shit. So.
Oh man, Mayor LaGuardia, he was also known for being corrupt, man. Tammany, one of the first mayors of New York and shit, man.
Everybody's
political
corrupt,
corruption, man.
We got to get rid of the system, bro. Shut it down. All
But
right.
then what though? Just live in chaos?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
All right, fuck it, man.
They
I need to go
that-
get a fucking.
Hey, they did a quick little test run for the purge, so we can see how we handle that
Oh, I
fucking
need
all the
weapons.
looting.
Purge.
So everyone's I'm gonna buy me a gun soon. I think.
No, I'm gonna go to the range soon, actually.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got the Floyd car. I think.
Do you?
I don't know. What I'm gonna get. I might get me like a Springfield 1911.
I'm getting 1911 as well.
I'm by a taser.
What's your reasoning for that? 'Cause I've heard that's a good
What?
gun thing. Well, I heard it's reliable and very well balanced, man.
Yeah, because I've been
Like the
firing.
kickback's not at some, but if you're for aiming and shit like
the
that,
first time you fucking fire a 9 and that kickback hit, you're like, oh, there's no way anybody shoots it like this.
there's no way. No, I've heard that a lot, man.
I got the perfect security system for my house, bro. I'm just gonna hire a bunch of Karens to stand guard.
Yes.
And be like, anyone, you let them have it, Karen. You too, Karen, and you too, Karen.
You see that lady get slapped?
I haven't seen that video yet.
Soul slapped out of
Yo,
it.
I'm in love with
God.
that young lady.
That young lady. What, her name's Karina or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I have yet to see. I always see the
it's
posting,
Karina.
but I never click on. I don't know what the fuck is my
She,
problem.
bro.
It's Karina
she's-
Rodriguez. She's 26 years old. She's married and has 2 children.
Damn, bro.
Well, she slapped the fuck out this lady, and the lady was like, ah, and she walked off.
It
Dang.
was,
That lady had
it
a
was so
booty on her.
satisfying.
That lady had a booty on her, though.
Got bounce a quarter off of it.
Bro, for like,
Did you see her husband?
oh, he came on. He's like, she got a mental illness.
He
like,
started like crying.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so sorry, Karina. I'm so sorry.
She slapped him too. Shut up.
Oh, she wasn't there. She
okay.
just ran in and got fucking shit stabbed.
How
out
about
of her.
Karen that made it on Twitter twice today? Up in Torrance, California.
What'd she do?
She was snapping on some lady because she was stretching, right? That's all I
an Asian young lady, right?
Yeah, and then later on, before I came here, she comes out again. I follow Brex Chapman.
Yeah, I follow that one.
He's hilarious, bro, with his tweets. So he posted another one. It's like Karen makes it again, and she came out again telling some guy, you know what's
The
gonna
same
happen to you?
lady?
The same lady, bro. One day she's like,
she's got a mental.
she's
problem,
like, you're
bro.
gonna get fucked up.
They got
Man.
Oh, I was like, yeah, no, thinking that
Karens.
she's mocking the guy like a kid, like, hey, I'm like, all right, you know what?
This
Something's wrong because you're old.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You're
like,
you're done. You're past that shit.
okay, like when Alzheimer's and fucking dementia and all that shit sets in is when the brain has like, especially it's accelerated when the brain has no activity.
Yeah.
So imagine these women are fucking in quarantine, and if they got early onset
Or men.
or these people, yeah, they're fucking cooped up in their house,
Yeah.
and their brain starts getting lazy and they just repeating on one thought. These motherfuckers come out the house like that lady that sprayed the chalk off the ground.
Oh, with
Like
the
that-
water, right?
Yeah, because she was the little girl was drawing on a parking lot,
Some
and the lady
people-
came with a fucking
yeah.
hose and what she's like the rain was gonna wash it away anyway. She's like, yeah, the rain, when it rains, you dumbass bitch.
Not
and then,
you.
like, right? And she's like,
And the
she's
little
like,
girl
"It's
was
ugly."
crying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's horrible, man. Heartless, man.
I'm telling you,
Bro,
that's being fucking. I think
I
it's
went
being
off.
accelerated because
I went off on this Karen in Walgreens. She was really, really old. She's like 90 years old.
Come on, man.
And,
Why was she
She
out?
wasn't 90.
And no, this was a long time ago. This was only like 2-3 years ago.
She's one of the first Karens.
She was in front of me to check out, and she was checking out, but she was being like really, really rude to the checkout girl, and like she needed help from the manager. The manager came, and then like the checkout girl, the young black girl, was talking to her. She's ignoring her, talking to the manager, telling her, "Tell her this, tell her that," like as if she couldn't speak to her directly, you know. So I just let her have it. I was like, "She's standing right in front of you. Tell her your damn self. I've never seen somebody so rude." This poor lady started shaking, and she
You
just
killed
like,
her. Fucking murdered her through
Wait.
shock therapy.
Wow, what she
For
do?
real?
Yeah. She didn't say. No one said anything. No one.
Because they were scared of you.
Like none of them. Not the manager, not the checkout girl, not this old lady. They were just like,
I would have been like, I can't believe this shit, and just walk out with the stuff.
Unbelievable. You start grabbing some
No, just like, I
whatchamacallits.
can't fucking.
but grabbed everybody's shit. Hey, God, racist up in here.
Someone had a case of Coors. Man, give me this.
This is all me, bro. All right,
Good times.
I think we're done, right? Done enough damage.
Sure.
There's the music. Follow Jaime DeLeon at
Gmail.com.
Yes.
Oh,
Send them all your fucking natty nuts.
you about,
DeLeon.
you about to get a lot of.
DeLeon Jaime is my Twitter handle.
You changed it?
No, it's the same.
Oh, that's Twitter.
It's
What about
Twitter.
Instagram?
Their Instagram is different, right?
is
Like Lion Lens.
Lion's Lens with a Z.
Yeah.
Wow, you from the 90s, bro.
And I don't do much
Extreme.
on Instagram, though.
So follow us Twitter. Then.
Do you guys do much on Instagram?
Yeah, I do a lot.
For the most part, the posts.
I do.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
pictures and shit.
Stories and
so
shit like that.
Follow me on Instagram, Abi Sanchez Comedy.
All right.
Just
And,
follow
everybody,
bro.
Everybody
Yeah.
follow
the
each
League
other.
of Aliens group page, man.
LegalAliensPod.com.
Ponle like.
Okay.
Ponle
Everybody,
like.
bro. Peace
Subscribe
out,
to our
guys.
YouTube. Bye.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East.